Okay. Okay. Once again, video number 2. I know I said I was going to do one a day, and hasn't been. It's been a few days since I did the first one, but I just really haven't been feeling all that good, and just been doing a lot of thinking before I post this next video. Um, Today is let's see what day it is. Saturday, April 18th, and we're still in this coronavirus quarantine, whatever you want to call it. Stay home, stay safe, all that, and there's been a lot of talk this week. Um, Beginning of the week, there was a lot of talk about whether to open the schools back up. We'll talk about that, and then throughout the week, there's been talk about states opening up, and one thing that gets me, and we'll get on not Mario Coumo, but Governor Coumo. I'm gonna pick up on him a little bit later, but for now, one thing that he said was, he tried to, I understand the 10th Amendment, I get it, but this is kind of a national security type thing that we got going on here. And Como made this comment to, trying to anti-Trump type comment that, no, Trump doesn't have the right to control the states. Federal government doesn't have the right. The federal government doesn't have the right to control the states. And then he turns right around again and says, he says the federal government needs to be helping the state get more testing done. Which one is it? Federal government, state out or help? So yeah, Trump has the right to say, whether a state at this time, whether they should stay closed or whether they can open. And he said that very shortly they'll all, most of them will open up. And so some of them started to open up a little bit. And I don't know, the Midwest states, the ones that have less than 10 deaths, I don't see any reason why they should stay closed. Let's go ahead and open them up. But there's protesting in Michigan, but I don't think Michigan as a whole state is ready to just open up. Parts of Michigan, yeah, but not the whole state. And I'm not going to say that their governor was right because she's an idiot, but I do say that some of these rules of the quarantine for Michigan are pretty ridiculous. And they do have a right to protest. I don't like seeing the protesting for anything because these people most of them are idiots. Most of them aren't even there to protest the issue. They're just out there, because. So I don't like protesting. I'd rather see it done another way. But yeah, they got a right to say that, some of these rules are wrong. They got one of these rules where, if you are a citizen of Michigan, living in one city, but you own property in another city, let's say a cabin, whatever, which a lot of people do. You just an out of the way cabin that's used for hunting and stuff like that. Well, they say that you can't travel from your house to your cabin if you're a citizen of Michigan. But if you live out of state, you can go. Now, that don't make no sense at all. It's stupid. So they need to change some of these laws here. And to say that you can't go visit family, that's not right either. If you want to take the risk of, if you're not sick, you want to go visit your brother, sister, mother, go visit them. But, they got to be careful about opening up, social areas where people are going to start, gathering in groups. But most of these places will be smart. I see that what's happening in Florida. Places like Home Depot and Lowe's. They only letting a certain amount of people in, and they got the entrance way marked off where you got to stay 6 feet apart. That's common sense. Michigan can do stuff like that. Even these states that want to open up, they can do stuff like that. Open up if you're going to do those kind of rules. Well, you only have a certain amount of people, with square feet in the building. Walmart's doing that. And I haven't really seen any problems at Walmart. One time I went there and there was a short line. And it was a couple of minutes long. The one at Lowe's, a friend of mine went to Lowe's and it was a long line. But he said it only took him 10 minutes to get in. So the wait's not that long. One thing about Florida, but stupid Florida. Now, Governor DeSantis, he's a great governor. He's doing a great job. But I don't know, they decided to open up some of the beaches. That was a mistake. They opened up Jacksonville Beach, and that beach was mobbed with people. That's stupid. People are stupid. And I don't see how going to the beach right now is a priority. It's not essential. You don't have to go to the beach. That's not it's not like going to the doctor, going to the pharmacist, or going to the grocery store. The beach ain't one of those types of places. I'd like to see it where they kind of slack off a little bit with the restaurants, allow them to be able to see them people inside, and they can do it smart too. They can put these tables, the dining room tables, 6 feet apart, same rules, certain amount of people in the building at a time. Not don't pack out the building. If you do half the dining room, you're doing good. That's not gonna hurt. Same thing with the line outside. Keep the people 6 feet apart. Or open them up and say reservations on it, and you've got no line. People will just come in and sit at a reserved table that's spaced out. Restaurant makes a little bit of money, stays in shape. That's what we got to do. Now, back to the schools. they're talking about opening the school. And I understand, there's a lot of hardship, the kids need to get out and do that and all. And there's a lot of families a lot of homes that they have a hard time with the kids at home because both parents work or something like that. Or they use the excuse that school's the only place they get something to eat, where most schools are passing out food, so that solved that problem. But, let's, let's say part of the country lets their kids go back to school and the other part doesn't. Kind of doesn't make any sense to me, you know. Maybe I'm wrong. If you disagree, comment about it. I don't mind. We'll debate it. But the bad thing about opening up schools, now I know a lot of people say, well, the kids, they don't get the virus. Well, they do, but they don't show any symptoms. They don't get the fever and the cough and all that. And I can't recall any, school-age kid dying. There might have been one or two, but I haven't heard. But the problem not with the kids, the problem's going to be with the teachers. They're the ones that are old, and they're the ones that are going to get the virus. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a scenario where one or two of the kids is a carrier, doesn't know it, not showing any symptoms, and passes this on to his old ass teacher, and then the teacher gets it, and you know what happens to old age? They get that cough and fever, and next thing you know, they're dead. Oh well, it's just old people. I'm glad it's not kids. So. Anyway, I want to hear what you got to say about states opening up. Is it too early? Can we wait till, just another 12 days or so till May 1st? It's just 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away and I'll start opening up. Maybe just, states like Utah and Wyoming, South Dakota, they can open up now. They got less than 10 deaths, I don't see the big deal about those states. So. Give me your thoughts, your opinion, whatever. Now back to Governor Coumo. What an idiot. He's been doing live broadcasts every day, 2-3 times a day, press conferences. He's rambling on. Sometimes this little press conference is 30 minutes, an hour long, and he don't say nothing worth a crap in that 1 hour time. It's usually repeats the crap he said yesterday. And he's a lying sack of shit if he says things are getting better in New York. New York's the worst damn state in this country. As far as the virus goes, California's the worst state. As far as everything goes. But New York is not in the city area. Just because they drop, the number of people that are going to the hospital and they dropped the number of deaths by a little bit. That ain't much of an improvement to be bragging about. He should be saying we got a long ways to go. And he needs to stop blaming Trump for this, that, and the other. It's his own damn fault. It's the fault of these liberals that live in New York. They're stupid. They run around wearing the masks and the gloves that don't do anything, thinking that the mask and glove is going to prevent them from getting the virus. It doesn't. You wear gloves, you touch one thing, you touch another thing, you just contaminated everything, every, you just contaminated everything you touch. Sorry about this. Well, sorry about this cough that I have. It ain't got nothing to do with the virus. It has to do with me being stupid and smoking cigarettes. And of course, the doctor told me you need to quit. I asked the doctor, how did I quit coughing? Quit smoking? You idiot. So that's what I got to try to do. So excuse me if I have these little coughing spells. Well, anyway, like I said, this is the second video of my opinion. So far, the topic has been the coronavirus. So I hope we get away from that and we'll have another topic. If there is a topic that you want to talk about, I don't care what it is. You just let me know in the comment section and we'll talk about it. We'll debate it. I don't mind talking about anything. And if you request something that's stupid, I'll tell you. I'll tell you straight up. That's stupid. You know, so make sure you think about a good topic and request it. So, anyway, I like to keep my videos under 20 minutes, so it's 16 minutes already. I don't want to keep rambling on like Coumo does. I guess I'll end this video and you spread it around. Let people know I'm on YouTube now. Give me some likes. I don't know if there's a subscribe button there yet, but if there is, go ahead and subscribe. Keep watching me. Repost it on Facebook if you want. Repost it on other YouTube channels. Just comment on what I got to say and comment on anything you want. We'll talk about it. All right. Let me get out of here. Peace out, man.